In this training video, we will cover how you can use the events aspect of your practice dashboard to get maximum benefit in recording the team events and providing CPD for them. The new tubules that we have nicknamed Soltaris is more than just ticking the boxes of CPD for your team. As many other places that can allow you to do the same, but you want something more. You want something more powerful for yourself and for the teams that you work with. This Tubules is about your focused, inspired growth so that both you and your team can inspire yourselves to be at your best. This Tubules application that we've nicknamed Soltaris has been in about 4 years in the making, from the seed of the idea to development of the idea. And ultimately, it was designed in every way. Every function, every feature was designed so that while you meet your CPD requirements, you are growing and you and your team are aspiring to be at their best. Why? Why did we do this? So that you and your teams can really work together well. Imagine your teams feel at their best. They come to work excited, energized. Imagine your teams are doing the best. They have the right skills and the right knowledge. Imagine your teams are working at their best. They have some of the best standards around. And imagine your team are around the best, hanging out with each other and encouraging each other. Imagine you have patients who come in and they appreciate, value, and respect what you do. Well, those are the tools on Tubules to help achieve those kind of outcomes. Isn't that what you want for yourself and your teams? Because we want you and your teams to come alive, love what they do, and really get inspired, grow, and thrive together through our 4 P's of growth. Now, this video series and this training is part of the practice series. Whilst you can, choose to do bits and pieces of it while you go through these training videos, you will get the most benefit when you use your practice package fully and when your team uses the 4 P's of growth package fully as each individual. And when your practice embraces Tubules in its maximum capacity, even in your busy lifestyles, taking time out and embracing Tubules, you will find a transformation in the way the teams think, in the way the teams operate, in the way the teams feel, and that impact will be felt when you see the positive impact on your patients. And don't forget, you can also apply for our Practice Premium accreditation. This is the only accreditation in dentistry provided by a dental service provider, recognizing you as a team that invests and encourages the inspired, focused growth for the individuals within your team. It is a recognition that you want your teams to inspire to be the best. That's the Tubules way for your practice. Hello, Tim from Timbuktu. Nice to hear from you. Ah, yes. Oh, is it? Do you do team meetings often? Amazing. I'll show you. Watch the video. I'll show you. So that was Tim from Timbuktu. Now, Tim joined as a dentist for Tubules many years ago, and now he uses it for his team's growth. It's amazing. Tim from Timbuktu uses it for his team. And what I want to show you is exactly that, because you have team meetings and team events all the time. Don't you think it'd be brilliant if those could be recorded in one place? And in fact, as part of your team meetings, the learning activities could contribute to your team's CPD. So on your practice dashboard, you go to meetings. You click on add meeting, and you can type the name, something like lunchtime meeting for discussing patient journey. You put the date and the time, you can upload images, you can put who's going to lead the meeting from your team. It might be someone you know, and you can say we will do it for 2 hours. Create the activity. Then you want to put all these categories on. You go down the content, click on live event because you'll be in-person event. This will let you select the address where you will do it, put in the description of what you'll cover. Go into certification. You may want to provide certification, you may not. You may say you're going to be covering things that are CPD verifiable, in which click yes. We said the meeting was 2 hours, so 120 minutes. Make sure you put the learning aims and objectives. Remember the CPD that is needed for the GDC purposes. You can put some expiry date, so you don't want to leave it too long. You can put pass test if you want your team to put, go through a test so that you can see they've understood stuff. You can do that with a pass mark. You can add a question there, whatever it was, patient journey. What are the key facets of patient communication? And you select one from the choices, and then you go down into that and add possible answers. Good smile is a key facet, right? Key facet is ask them next appointment, possibly, may not, whatever it is. And you can then go there and select what you think is the correct answer. Add as many questions if you want. If you don't want to add questions, it doesn't matter. Make sure you put the survey questions on if you're going to provide it as a CPD certification. If not, just click no. You can click categories. Remember the pathways that you created. You can attach it to pathways. So whatever it is, you can select the topic here. For example, patient journey or reception or consent. And then what are the questions that you put for question? For example, what is consent? Why is important? Go to the settings. If you needed limited capacity, you then click the GDC high level outcome and eventually click on view. And when you click on view, this event will automatically be created. Your team members will automatically get an email and they can start registering for this. This is brilliant because this means you know who's coming for this meeting. You have a record of people who've registered, and on the day you can manage it by clicking people who've registered. You can click their names, and with the action you can send them a confirmation of attendance. And what you do finally is you go to QR code, put this up on the screen, they scan it with their phones and automatically get CPD for it if you have allocated CPD. It's a process, but if you do this all the time, this becomes your hub where you can record team meetings, you can provide CPD if you need to, you can keep a record of who attended, and ultimately it creates a learning pathway for your teams. Remember, transacting teams, they work with each other. Trusted teams work for each other, and they create a great environment where the practice goes, where the patients get the best results, and ultimately the business grows. Isn't that what you want? Tell me one other CPD portal that provides this level of functionality. We do, because we want to inspire your team to be at their best. Was this training video helpful and helped you answer your query? We sure hope so. Remember, growth is not just a CPD exercise. Growth is a way of being. Growth is almost a way your team thinks, a way your team operates, and ultimately a way in which your team helps each other aspire to be the best. That's what we want for you at Tubules. These Tubules training videos we create are of course to help you answer your queries so you can negotiate your way through the Tubules features. If the video did not help you answer the query, please let us know so that we can give you the right video, or alternatively, one of our team can come around and also help you get through the relevant training or help that you need. By the way, did you also know that you can join our Tubules application training program and become a Tubules certified Tubules application takeoff agent? What's that, you ask? Well, there are 3 benefits from this, and perhaps the third one is the most important for you. The first thing about this training is it enables you to fully understand the Tubules way of thinking through the 4 P's of growth, so that you can really translate this thinking to your teams, to your dentists, to the hygienists, nurses, reception team, therapists, technicians, whoever is around in your dental practice team. The second benefit is that it helps you fully understand the powerful Tubules application. There are quite a few features and quite a few ways in which you can use it. This helps you get into the nooks and crannies to get the most out of this system. But the third one perhaps is the most important, because upon completion of this training, you become a certified Tubules training agent, so that you can help and train others, other people, individuals and other practice teams who may want to get trained up in Tubules. And by doing that, you may earn an additional income with that. You may also be able to then deliver this training to your own practices and teams, enabling the growth of the entire ecosystem that you'll be around. That way, you're inspiring yourself and you're inspiring others. Isn't that what you want? If you're interested, why don't you email us, courses@tubules.com, courses@tubules.com, for more information about the Tubules application certified training. And in the meanwhile, we hope that this video has been useful to help meet your query. We hope to speak soon.